All right, everybody, I'm back again. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make a part two to my video that I posted yesterday, referencing Nervi Hall at the Vatican, and the hall is named after the architect, which is Nervi. I don't know his first name here. I don't have the other information as well either. Of the artist, I think it's Ferenzi or something like that. There. Um, uh, I'm back here again because um, it is my factual findings that I know the bloodline of Jesus, and that of which the Vatican is actually maintaining and manipulating today. Now, and I know people. I mean, this is definitely something that sounds like a sci-fi, just totally unbelievable. But so is this. You know what I mean? And I can see it, I can read it, and that's why I left off yesterday telling you where I can read this. Now, I'm supposed to have some more YouTube time here, so they extended my time from 15 minutes, so I'm going to slow it down a little bit instead of speeding up and show you where we're at here. Notice that the Pope, again, and his bishops on either side. Now, forget them. Let's concentrate on this mass right here. Alright? Yesterday I told you that this is showing that, because this is the body, supposed to be the body of Jesus, and it shows you how he's emerging out of flesh, out of an abyss, or whatever he's doing here. Okay. However, I identified this as being the head of a reptilian, and I actually have drawn an image of the reptilian for you. If you can see that from there, right here. I'm going to bring it in closer so you can get a look at that. And that's what it looks like from the side, people. Okay. Now, I'm going to take and I have the video on that so you can actually see it, because I'm pointing out something different. Then I told you that I can read all of this stuff here. You know how I can read this? Because I have a blueprint of it already, and I can read the same thing, because these masses that are taking people are from a celestial matter that is in nebula matter in space. And this is why I can read it so easily. Now, what's so unique about this is that not only can I read it and see it, it's like a grail. You know what I mean? Not only can I see it and read it, but I can actually bring it back and I can lift it up to show it to you. Alright, now I'm going to show you something. First of all, there is a horned being in this image. A devil. In this, I mean, what we were taught and learned to believe that was a devil is here, in your face. 6,000 people comes and sit to worship this man, and this mass that is behind them both, without even knowing what the hell that they're even supposed to be worshiping. And I doubt that even he knows, or they know. However, let me show you. I'm at the chin, right here, of a being. I'm at the mouth of the being. Come up along the head, and then in their face, there's a witch-like woman right here, who I dub as the mother of creation, her nose. And then here is a horn that comes all the way up, and that's a horn that creates a face. Now, you probably don't see it yet, but I'm gonna bring it. Just bear with me and watch me bring it to you. Now, I want to show you the gargoyle creature that represents the bloodline, which you can see. Look right there, and look at the face on that little gargoyle-like creature. You see its feet coming down, and on each side you see the feet on each side. And in fact, there's another face of the witch-like woman right there. But just check it out, because people, it gets better than this. Look at that little body of the gargoyle creature right there. See it? Okay? Now, I'm going to bring this back now. Now, remember I said that this is a horned being. Now, because I've given you the same horned being, this is the face of this being right here. Because Leonardo da Vinci references it in his picture of Christ. I'm going to bring this up for a moment. because I always like to link these together to show you how. Now, I didn't get too many hits on this image because a lot of people, when you talk about Jesus and God and all that, a lot of people get afraid because you were taught to fear these things. You know what I mean? Me, I don't have no fear of this. I mean, it doesn't make a difference to me. God, Jesus, all of that stuff there, I mean, all I want to know is the truth. And if I'm going to be punished for seeing and knowing the truth, then, I mean, then I have to fight for what I believe in. You know, so that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? So I can do this with ease, people. All right. Now, in the face of Jesus in the Da Vinci drawing of Christ, look at the mouth, come around, and the half face of Jesus. There's a beard, half of that. Come up. There's a horn there, and then the so-called wreath that is around Jesus' head is cut off to create the horn of what we know as to be like a demonic figure. And it actually uses Jesus' eye, the whole nine. Now, that's the same figure. I have it outlined for you too, people. That is here. Right there, because there is the horn. Now, look how the horn cleverly is shared with that of the reptile that I actually showed over here. Okay, it shows you the genetic bloodline. Now, I'm gonna show you some more stuff, people. So bear with me. Now, I'm gonna show you how you take that same image. Let me take this image down here. I have a video on this. You got to go back and see the video that I have on this, people, because there are actually other references down in here that you might want to actually see now that I've actually made. Now, Da Vinci also makes the same reference in his Madonna image, which I also have a video of people of here. Okay, in the hair of Madonna, you'll see the witch-like woman, the apes, and here's the ape over here, and the mask right over here, right there, and then there's a witch-like woman, and she has the horn over there. It's the same identical information that's actually encrypted right here, people. The same exact information. And I'm going to bring this up so you can see this in here. Okay? Now, so just bear with me. Now, where else is this information at, people? Okay, it is in space. The same exact reference. This is the Carina Nebula Paranormal. I have a video on this here too, people, that you need to see. Okay? And let me bring it back. Carina Nebula Paranormal. This is Mystic Mountain right here. Mystic Mountain. And if you can see, there is an image of a man right there. But for most part, though, look at the outline of that. Well, there's a reptile there, of an ape. Right there. Look at the definition, people. Over top of the nose, the reptilian like skin folded over the nose. Here's the eye. Look at the color, the discoloration around the eye, like the raccoon, I like to call it. And look how everything is defined for this ape. At the forehead of the ape, in that roughened area, is the image of the mother of creation. Now, these images look a whole lot more realer when you actually bring them up and look at them. Now, that same image, if you were to take it and turn it over, I have a video on this, people, you will see the mother of creation, and you will see an ox or so, and you will see a genetic exchange, and on the back of it, her hair, there's a horse there too, people, but there you'll see the image of an ape, and I got a video on this, so you got to go back and check the video out on this stuff, people. Alright? Now, but let me get back to the Vatican, to that horn being at the Vatican. I want to show you what that creature looks like. Okay? It actually is depicting what's going on here. It is showing you how Jesus evolved from the bloodline of Reptilian. It shows you where we came from, and it's paying homage to it. Okay? Now, this here, the way Jesus' hair is blown out, it creates the skull of the reptile from which we evolved. Okay? And it just shows, it's not Jesus per se himself, it's showing you that the bloodline was secured through him. Okay, and it's at the Vatican today. That's what this is all about. It's about the bloodline. Jesus' body being in here is just showing you that this is where the bloodline was secured, and it was an overcoming of a genetic, which I actually know, which they are referencing here as well too, because I can read this. Okay, so in all of the images, it's always the same thing. Either in the hair, these Renaissance artists, these artists made references of this. I think this was created in 1971, by the way, which is very scary as well, too. Now, but look at this, people. Again, I'm going to take you back to this. Look, at the chin, the mouth, and then look at the witch-like woman. Here's her mouth, her nose, and look at her eye right there. Look at this, people, how it creates a face of a witch right there in the face of the horn being. And there is the horn, which actually attaches this reptile image of the body of Jesus, where the skin is, to let you know of the genetic union. And then we have that gargoyle creature here, people. That is right there that I showed you. Now, where are we at here? Let me show you what this looks like now. Let's take the same image and turn it upside down. Because in the same area of where that gargoyle-like creature is, I'm going to give you an ape in the image of the mother of creation. Now, where are we at here? Here she is, right there, people. There's her chin. There's her eye. There's her nose. And guess what, people? She's in the forehead area and face area of a ape. This image in here creates that of an ape. Now, let me show you how good I can read this, people, because I can draw you the images. Now, remember that this is the reptile here, the body of Jesus hanging upside down. Now, this is the reptile right here. We're at the snout area of the reptile, okay? And the reference is being made of the bloodline. Hold on, let me get this right here, because this is very compelling, and I want you to get the full message of what I'm stating here. Now, can we all agree? Oh, hold on, I'm still on the that this is a woman. Now, let me show you what the woman looks like with her skin. I'm going to put her skin on her, and look at the images, people. How you almost see it looks almost like the ape-like man there, and this is, I'm telling you that this is a forehead right there. Now, I'm going to give this the skin. Let me show you what it looks like through Gerone vision, as I like to call it. Here's the same image, and there she is. Look at her, people. There's the reptile, the same image. The Pope is there, and I lightened it up so I could actually show it to you. Look, remember I said that there is an ape right there? There's the mouth. Look, I gave it an eye. Now there's other evolutionary faces in here too that I blanked out, like right here where her chin jawline comes in. There's another evolutionary face, and you can see, like right there's lips. It shows you their evolutionary faces, and this is what these masses are all about, people. There's the woman right there. Look how she look. I didn't have to do much. All I did was highlight and accent what is already there. And this is how these Renaissance artists became very famous, for these drawings, these multidimensional drawings, people, that you are so fascinated with today. And I can undo them all. Every artist that there is, I can undo their artwork, just like this here. Now, look how complex this is. Look how complex this is. Look at the reptilian. Look at these creatures. Now the image is upside down. This image is up. Oh, I just dropped one. This image is upside down from this. If I can read this, people, what in the world do you think that I can do with a painting of a Renaissance artist? There is your devil, people, right there. There's the horn of your devil. Look, the witch-like woman there. Look at it. If I can read this, these are skeletal like structures of what is being worshipped through Christianity and through most of the people of our world. I don't care what religion you are from. I don't care where you are from. All of this here is tied to you and every human being, some animals too, of our world. It's all the same. where you came from, who we are. I don't care where you came from. I can tie you to your genetic ancestry in space. Look at the horn. Look how there is another mouth, chin, nose. There will be an eye in the horn. People, there's no mistaking what is here. Look, shows you here. Look, there she is there again. Look, here in the horn. Here's another image of her right there. Nose, mouth, chin. Look at that. And then it comes down again and it shows you, and it has the faces of the ape as well too, people. It shows you the horn being, and it shows you how we evolved with the reptilian, onto land, the creatures, the apes. It tells me, and I can tell you where it all came from, people, because I can read this. Okay? Now, is there anything else that I would like to share with you here today? Alright, I'm going to stop it with that. Okay, but these masses, I do have more time. These masses, people, I can read them, and I guess pretty much what's going to happen here, I guess everything that we know, reality, Christianity, religion, everything is going to change, people. But with so much going on today, and where the position of our world is today, and the confusion with the military, I mean, with the war, I mean, it's just so much, people, that these confusions, and you know where they come from? At the root of it, it's this mess right here. It's at the root of it all. This mess right here. You know, and it's not just that, it's all religion. Most wars are fought based on religious beliefs, and but people, it goes deeper than that. I'm telling you that Christianity and other religions are based on that of our ancestral roots, which is actually a maintaining of genetics and manipulation of genetics, and that's what this is all about. All of Hitler knew this. Okay, when he was talking about, I can show you in his experience, just based on the information, because he was an aspiring artist as well too, based on the information that Salvador Dali actually placed in his paintings referencing Adolf Hitler. It's called, the painting is called The Enigma of Hitler. I can tell you which genetics that Hitler was manipulating based on Salvador Dali's higher knowledge of these celestial alien beings and what he actually placed in his artwork. So it actually tells me what genetics Adolf Hitler was manipulating and working with to create his superior race. Isn't that amazing, people? You know what I mean? Just from me looking at the painting, I know this. Now, I did not learn this the way they did through Renaissance artist schools, or through affiliation with these artists, or the affiliation with the Vatican. You know where I got my knowledge of this, people? Directly from the horse's mouth. I had a true paranormal experience that at some point or another invaded my body, which was already there. Open up doorways in my body, these multidimensional doorways that are in all of us. I allowed myself to come to understand this, people, and through that, I am everything that you see here. I am connected to it all. You know what I mean? I am embodied by everything that you see here, and much, much more. I am connected through space. I am connected to everything that is in existence. I'm telling you that, people. Your God, everything. You know what I mean? You name it. If it existed, I am connected to it. And if it is there, if there is evidence of it, people, I can go to it and I can point it out, just like I am doing today. You know why? Because I am truly connected to it. Look at this again. Look. Look at this. Look at the face, people. Look at the horn. It's the same exact thing that I have given you in my Leonardo da Vinci Mona Lisa image, which is right here on the side. The same exact stuff. Look, horn being, same exact stuff. Look, here, right here, in the side of the face of Leonardo's Christ image, the horn, the same exact thing, people. It's all there encoded, and it tells you who you are. This is what our being, our existence is all about. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that 6,000 people would not be going to this place worshiping no horn being if they knew that this was here. You see what I'm saying? They would not be doing that. Look at that. Look at this, people. Upside down. Look at the, let me show you this again. Let me show you what this looks like upside down. Look at what I can see, people, and bring to you. Look at the face of this woman. Look at this woman. Look. Look in the forehead of the ape. Look at the nostril. Look how everything comes in clear. Now, you take it. Where we at? Upside down here? Okay. Look at it upside down. Now all of a sudden, people, you can see what I see. You see that? Look at her face right here. There she is right there. There's her eye, her nose, her mouth. Look at that. In the forehead of the ape. There's a miniature ape, and it's all verified through itself. Look at that, people. Look. The same exact thing. There's the snout of the reptilian, right? I mean, the reptile right there. Look at that. Look at this. Even look at the woman image, how there is like an ape-like snout right there in her nose. Look, it's all verified, people. Look. Look at all of this stuff. It all has imagery, and I know how to bring it out for you to see. Look. This is Christianity. This is our existence. This is who you are. Brought to you by Gerone Wright. Okay? There's going to be more videos. Sooner or later here, I'm expecting to go viral with my videos. I'm going to take and try to put this thing together once I have a team, because I'm trying to do this all by myself. These videos are extremely hard for me to come together, and for me to do this, it's a lot, people. Not only that, I'm going through these experiences and these encounters, and I'm going to try to make this video 25 minutes, by the way, because as they said, I got more time, so I'm going to see if it's going to go. But anyway, look, people. Look at these images. You take these images, people, message a friend, forward them. Let these things go global, because we need to know who we are, and there's a real serenity in that. I wouldn't be afraid of too much change in the world, because, I mean, a lot of these arts referencing that, the end of the world, about celestial seeds coming from space. I mean, I wouldn't worry about none of that. What I would worry about is one of these seeds carrying these life forms from space that these people know about, that the Vatican and them know about, because Vinci, I don't have it upside down, he's up here, by the way, that they know about, that these seeds are being sent to our world in the forms of asteroids, meteorites, blue stars. All of this stuff is referenced in people, and it has timelines. I mean, how long do you think you're going to live after one of those objects touch down, or the size, based on the size of them, touch down in our world? You're destroyed anyway. You know what I mean? At any given time, and these people know there's timelines for this stuff to come in. There's about the glaciers. There's references about the glaciers melting, and we becoming shark food, and all of that. All of that stuff, people, is referenced in these drawings. This is stuff that we could prepare for, that we could avoid. I could actually, I mean, there's so much more that goes on. I know about ancient civilizations that actually controlled our climates. You know what I mean? Based on the information that I have and these connections that I have to this stuff. People, if you want to actually know the truth, get me there. I'm going to stop this video there, and it's going to go to 23 minutes. I'm going to stop there. Okay? My name is Gerone Wright. Continue to watch, because, people, I promise you there's more to come.